Welcome, everyone, to the Yeetcast with your boy, Freaky Dakota. Now, those of you who don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm sort of just doing a podcast here by myself. Not really sure what I'm doing or why I'm doing what I'm doing. But hey, it's okay. um, basically, all you gotta know right now is that this is happening. I'm here, and you all can come and join me. So just just come on down. We could chill, and we're gonna be live till 12 o'clock tonight, celebrating Marika's birthday. You hear me typing? That's because I am sending out messages and getting everything ready. So it's gonna be that. All right. Now then, everyone, welcome, welcome. If you're just joining, welcome. If you just dropped by, welcome. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am the handsome, uh, heroic, to say the least, and best character on YouTube, Freaky Dakota. And you will see me on this channel a lot because it is my channel. See, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, but there will be a couple of breaks here and between and stuff like that, so you'll have to bear with me on that. So first thing we're going to talk about today is we're going to basically talk about last stream. All right, we're going to get this out of the way. That was something I did not expect to happen, if I'm being honest with any of you. It is something that probably never will happen on this channel again. It definitely surprised me when I look at it now, because I have 5,000 views on a video, which is amazing, but also makes me think, how do I go from here? Like, what do I do now? You know, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? You know, but you just gotta persevere. Just gotta keep going, and in other terms, I don't know how I did it, but it happened. I clickbaited it by mistake. I thought people were going to be like, "Oh, okay, it's just him reacting." Not at all how people thought. They thought, "Oh, he's live streaming the episode. Let's go watch him." That's not at all what I thought. I guess it's kind of my fault, the way I did it. But we all make mistakes. We all, learn from them and whatnot. So if it's anyone's fault, it'd be mine. So there's nothing we can really do about that now. So we just move on from it, and then we'll just keep her going. All right. So I'm just going to test this real quick. And basically, when you see this image right here, when you see this is when I'll be taking a break, okay? The mouse cursor will be over here. You'll see this. And basically, this is when I'm taking a break or doing something. So that's just to let you all know. Okay. It's just to let you all know. Now then, I'm going to come back to this. And if you guys, I mean, I'm not expecting to have a lot of viewers for this. We're going to be live streaming till 12 o'clock. So we're going to be streaming for about 7 hours. So what's Dakota? What can you do to fill 7 hours of footage? Well, there's only one way I know how, and that is to just read what's on Twitter. I guess that's the best way to do it, is just read what's on Twitter. But if I had anything to say this moment, if people are like big YouTubers are watching this right now, holy crap, hello. If other people are watching, hello. If my subscribers are watching, sup fuckers, and anyone else is watching, and hi, how are you doing? I'm Freaky Dakota. I do stupid stuff with my friends, and we all just like doing stuff. So yeah. If there's all right, so we're gonna be looking at this Twitter video. This it says hashtag 4th of July 2017, which we're just gonna take a look at what's going on here. Um, I'll go quiet like this sometimes because I get intrigued while watching stuff. All right, now then. Well, what should we do? What should we do? Yeah, let's read some tweets. Okay. Who are your no, that's from VidMe. But oh yes, this is a good thing to talk about. Basically on the French Toast podcast, if you watched that, which is on our French Toast Mafia YouTube channel, which me, Dino, or Shadow, whichever you want to call him, and Rojo, Shadow, and Tempora and me, we all run it. What we do on that is we basically announced that we are going to be doing Dragon Ball Abridged. So now some people are like, oh, how are they going to do this? Well, there's one way we could do it. Good. Exactly. Make it good. Anyway, this is probably Not really sure how to. I'm barely keeping up with. I have no one to talk to. We might have some guests soon. Hopefully, we do. How am I gonna fill a whole 7 hour um program of a live stream if I can't even continue a conversation for this long? I don't know, but we will persevere. We will find a way. We will ride on the wings of glory and do stuff. Because that's what we do. We do stuff. Because that's who we are. We are the Freaky Peeps. And that's it. Yeah. So I'm having a really big. Someone please comment. Someone please. We have no viewers. No. This is really hard. I don't really want to get into politics. I don't want to sink that low. But we do some. Let's read some fan fiction, actually. Totally won't get banned. Let's see. Levi. That's no. Let's read some Dragon Ball fan. All right, we're gonna see. I'm going on to fanfiction.net, and we're going to find one. Let's go with. Let's go with this one. Nah, that one doesn't seem too good. A cold friendship. All right, this one seems pretty good. A cold friendship. This story takes place. Oh, wait. This story takes place in Resurrection F, when Frieza is finally revived, and at the near end of his training, he hears that Whis is taking disciples, and Whis agrees to train him. Frieza arrives on the planet to discover that Whis is also training Goku and Vegeta. Whis forces them to work together. How will the rivals stand each other? All right. Frieza painted heavily as he did push-ups at 500 times normal gravity. He was in his final form, doing his best to get stronger. He heard the door open and the gravity went down. He looked over to see Sorbet walking towards him. Looking nervous, Frieza sighed angrily and rolled over, hitting the ground. "What is it now?" he growled. "Well, Lord Frieza, we have a problem," said Sorbet. "The Southern Galaxy has declared war on us." "What? Again?" Frieza sounded angry. "Yes, sir. And that's where we're going to leave that. So if he wants to see that, again, I'll be back. I'll be back. So, yeah. Hold on, baby. Actually, well, hold on. Okay. We'll be back after these short messages. And we are back. Sorry about that. Wait, folks. We are back though at the podcast, Yeetcast, which is a podcast. Yeetcast, but it's a play on words. Okay. We are back, and we're going to continue. Let's see where. Okay. Frieza sighed deeply and got up, glared out the window. He turned and walked towards the door. Where are you? I need a drink, he barked. He slammed the door shut and stormed towards his chambers, the soldiers moving out of his way and bowing. He got to the room and poured himself a glass of wine. He took a drink, closed his eyes, and tried relaxing. The stress was getting to him. If something like this happened with Cooler, he'd be fine with it, knowing that they were at equal power levels. But this, being defeated by a mere Saiyan. He took a deep breath and glared out the window, thinking about the fight, the power, the pain. The first feeling of true fear, it made him murderous. Lord Frieza, Sorbet said as he walked into the room. Are you feeling well? I'm fine, he growled as he took another drink. Well, we need orders on the war, he said sternly. Can you give me at least an hour, he shouted angrily. Yes, sire. Frieza felt his headache spike, and he rubbed the bridge of his nose, growling. Sorbet whimpered nervously and took a step forward. Whis has taken disciples, he suggested. At recent discoveries showed that he is Lord Beerus's trainer. Frieza went wide-eyed and turned his head towards Sorbet slightly. Sorbet, if you're lying to me, it's your head. No, Lord, of course not, he exclaimed. He's taken trainees, and I was thinking maybe you'd like to join him. Fine. Schedule a meeting in an hour, Frieza said with a smirk. Thank you for telling me this. Sorbet bowed and walked out of the room. Frieza sat down on his throne and finished his wine, setting it on the arm of the chair. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, relaxing. He sat there for an hour. Then a strange zipping sound caught his attention. His eyes snapped open when he saw Whis waving at him. So you wanted to see me? He asked happily.
Yes. As you know, many years ago, I was defeated by Son Goku. I would like you to train me so I can finally get my needed revenge.
Whis smiled mischievously and nodded. Of course. But are you sure about this?
Yes. Is there a problem?
No, of course not, he said happily. But you'd have to resign your throne. Wide-eyed sat up quickly.
Why?
I hear you're at war with the Southern Galaxy, he said, his smile fading. We'd be training all week except for Sundays, and you could command an entire empire while training. Frieza groaned and slightly angrily.
Fine.
All right, I shall see you tomorrow, Whis said before disappearing. Frieza's eyes narrowed as he thought about this. He had a strange feeling, as if Whis was up to something. He brushed it off and sighed.
Sorbet, get in here,
he shouted. Sorbet stumbled in and bowed.
You're in charge again.
What? Sorbet stuttered. Frieza slightly deeply leaned his elbow on the arm of the chair, resting his chin in his hand.
I am resigning my throne,
he growled. What? Sorbet shouted in surprise.
I have to train with Whis, and I won't have time to manage an empire this big, he said firmly. But no further words. You are in charge until I return.
Sorbet stared at the ground. Yes, sire. Frieza took a deep breath, got up,
If my empire goes to ruin while I'm gone thanks to you, I'll make sure your entire family get into hell.
And let's go on to part 2, an unexpected reunion. This is poetry with Freaky Dakota. Hello, everyone in chat. How are all you doing today? This is poetry with Freaky Dakota. Frieza glared out the window, his arms crossed. He heard the door open and turned his head to see Sorbet walked in. Lord Frieza, Whis is here to take you to the castle Lord Beerus resides in, he said with a bow. He sighed deeply and nodded.
Fine, I'll be there soon.
Sorbet nodded and walked out of the room. Frieza turned and looked around his throne room. He sighed shortly and walked out of the room to see Whis waiting for him.
Now, are you?
Yes, I'm sure, he snapped. Whis smiled and nodded. Well, there's no turning back now. Wait, I think... Now, are you...
Yes, I'm sure.
There we go. All right. Whis smiled and nodded. Well, there's no turning back now. Frieza nodded and put his hand on Whis' back. There was a loud zipping noise, and then they reappeared on Beerus' planet. Frieza looked around with wide eyes and heard a familiar voice.
Welcome, new trainee,
a voice cheered. He went wide-eyed and turned to see an archway decorated with flowers and a banner saying welcome. Then he saw Goku and Vegeta. Goku's face fell at the sight of Frieza. He was wearing a party hat, and Vegeta was staring at Frieza with wide eyes. Frieza! Frieza? They both shouted angrily.
You never told me they'd be here.
Frieza bellowed. I wanted it to be a surprise, Whis said with a grin. For all of you. You're training him? Vegeta shouted angrily. He nodded. Yes. He tried to destroy Earth, Goku shouted. You said it yourself, Goku. People can change, Whis said happily. You're going to train that filthy tyrant, Vegeta barked. Actually, he resigned his throne to train with me. I don't care what he's done. He should burn in hell, Vegeta shouted.
Oh, well, guess what?
Frieza hissed.
You don't burn. It's just being stuck in one place with a band of plush animals dancing around you.
That sounds fun.
Shut up!
Frieza bellowed. Goku glared at Frieza. Well, our images are very different.
Oh, very. I got to put in there because of that half-blood.
Trunks? He was only a child. Well, I suppose the future one.
Yes, the future one.
And I guess I'm going to leave that there. All right. You want to look that up for yourself, go ahead and bop-a-doo-boo-doo that. All right, we're actually going to talk about some stuff. If you've got some questions, leave them in the comments down below. You got to put stuff in there. So what we're going to do is I was planning on doing this, but we're actually going to stop streaming here, and I'm actually going to get, well, not here, but soon. That way I can get set up for the GTA 4th of July special. So I'll see you guys there. I guess I may change my mind again. We'll see it then. Peace out, everyone. I will see you there.